So 135 times 156. 20,000? I'm a little confused about what the 0 of 0% is. Oh. We are over the hill and far away. So my plan is to turn right here and try and shimmy through these hedges, which could be a little bit, oops, interesting. Just drive on this farmer's crop, which is fine because we have narrow tyres on the tractor. Probably not fine, but we'll take it as fine. Okay, so the rest of this trip should be relatively okay. I mean, it's not that I'm going to kill any of the crop that I'm driving next to because they're not my fields, so I can't kill them. But we are running narrows on this tractor. I wonder if it's having any traction issues. Well, that pretty much looks like it is. They're turning at the rate we're going. Take the corner wide so we don't clip the hedge. Oh, we're up to 12. I think this tractor has performed quite well, considering the load we're hauling. And it's definitely, it's not happy. Okay, 1,200 per bale, plus 95 from the environmental score. Yeehaw. Okay. If we can get this centered again and turn off the straps. Doink and doink. 20,000. I think that's what I estimated. So a little bit over, about 21,000 we made there. So not complaining at all. That's a fairly good result. And that's from our cow, our cow pasture. So I think we're going to make quite a considerable amount of money once we buy 52 and start converting that into silage, at least first sale. After the first sale, we're going to be making cow food out of it, we'll be evaluating the yield versus the number of cows and how much they eat. But I fully expect, much like we had on Oakfield Farm, we're going to be selling at least 2 harvests a year in addition to all the stuff we keep back for food. And with Oakfield we were just feeding 1,500 sheep. For most of the year we were feeding 750 sheep. So that will be fun, because I think our barn supports about 700 cows. But still, we have now good money. We have 1 silage bale left over, which would have been another £1,200 sales. I've already sold tomatoes for this month, so I don't have to sell tomatoes until July now. This here. Remember to reselect the trailer before I tried to detach everything that time. And for pallet work I'm using the low loader rather than the big bale trailer, because it's kind of easier to get around, and we only have about 6 pallets produced per month. So that's just easier. There we go. Close that up. Jump in here. I love that you can see the gear shift on this. Okay, so I am thinking pretty much done for now. So we can sleep for the night and see what tomorrow brings. Oh, I didn't check the store. I don't think there'd be anything new there. I almost have enough money to pay back the loan if I felt like it. Okay, farmland. That is now 5.3, so it's down another 2%. 124,000. I haven't looked this way yet. Oh no, barley's not ready till July, so that is what it is. But that's all perfect, needs rolling. We did mulch it, so that's a bonus to yield. Now, next thing I want to do is check the store. So that's still available, that's still available. There's that. 95 horsepower, and there's that. And that's 4-meter cedar. With the built-in power harrow, 220 horsepower needed. Kind of like mine. Yeah, not gonna buy that. Gonna drive back to the farm. We're gonna look at the grass field, 52, 50, 51, 53, something. 51, 52 and 53. I was planning to do that yesterday game day. Completely forgot about it. Ooh. So, I haven't closed this door yet. So this field is growing. Well, this field is actually growing as well. I don't know. Maybe they'll both be ready in July. Actually, go back. So this is the field I'm planning to buy. And growth stage is 2 of 3. So as soon as it switches to the July, I won't have an opportunity to... No, that's... I'm getting confused. That's actually what I was expecting. So we'll let it go one more day. Actually, contracts available. Might as well look. Well, there's all the baling. So I'm kind of looking at the 50s and 104. Skip the rest for now. I want to see if we get high yield on 104 when we do it next time, but that's not going to be until August. So I think we sleep tonight. We'll probably buy the field in the morning. I'm guessing it's going to go down another 2% in price. Because just nobody's interested in buying it or something. Sleep till morning. Oh. The dink was probably our loan payment. Okay, and it's raining, marvellous. So what have we got? We have that thing again. Fence 700 Vario for 76,000. What does that come with? At best, that's what we're already driving. That's big. Okay, no interests there. Contracts, still only baling. That field there is now valued at... it's got more expensive. We should have bought it yesterday. Now, it's the 3rd day of June. I am going to buy that field now. And how do we buy it? Like that. So, cost us a few thousand more than it could have done. But that's fine. And they'll go there. And purchase soil information. Very expensive. And that's not actually going to tell us anything we don't already know about the field. Basically, it's clay, it sucks, but it's a grass field, so I'm not too bothered about it being... I'm not worried about having a huge yield, obviously, for things like barley and what have you. Yeah, I kind of want a huge yield. Question is how long is it going to rain today, because we need to get the sprayer out into that field. I think, maybe. Oh, there's a question. Why walk when you can drive? Although that's it, we are going to have to spray the field if we want to max the environmental score, because this is now serious deficit on our EV. But nitrogen bad, pH bad, just bad everything. I could lime this. Don't have a lime spreader, do I? 34,000 now. Equipment, what we have a sprayer. I keep leasing that Kubota lime spreader. So we can lime the field, we could spray the field. You have to spray the field with your crop sensors turned on in order to get the environmental score boosted. How is okay, there we go, 52. So that currently has a score of 73 because we just did 1 and 2. Oh, unselect that. There we go. So our score is 75 overall. Nitrogen sucks. No, nitrogen it says is at maximum. That is soil sampling. Is at maximum. And then pH, weed control and tillage is bad. The only way to improve tillage would be to reseed this field, which we could do using our no-till seeder, because that's how this field maxed out there. Weeds, it's not something we're able to fix. pH, obviously we can do that with lime. So what did I look at? I looked at, so nitrogen is 0 of 65 wanted. And expected yield 72 of 89. So we do need to do something here. Okay. So I think the plan will be to... Do I want to work on that? I should do. So part of the problem here is I need to spray that field and I need to lime that field in order to improve the environmental score, which affects income of everything we do on the farm. Everything of ours that we sell is improved by our environmental score. So if our environmental score is bad, everything hurts. Weather. That's not the weather panel. That's the weather panel. So it was a short overnight shower. It's gonna be sunny soon. So thinking. That costs 4,000 to lease, but it carries a ton more stuff. Of course, probably want the extension, probably want the 6 meter spreading unit. Costs 4,500 to lease. Still, you're almost 19,000 litres of lime, whereas the Kubota will carry you 3,900 unless you go cheap mode, in which case it's 10,000. Either way, I think this one works for us. Tractor, probably fine with it. So I guess we will Extension, spreading discs. Lease that. Do I have any? I don't have any lime left. Oh. In fact, I don't think I need loader arms for a while now, and they're probably going to be a liability for all the jobs we're now going to be doing. Yeah. Okay, and the sun is out. Have leaves, and the tractor needs cleaned again. So 2,000 litres of lime per bag. I don't know how much lime we're going to need, but we need to get the field treated now. Technically, I probably shouldn't put lime down on it when it's growing. And we've already started down this path, so it's going to be what it's going to be. Dude. Not cool. I know I do it when I'm playing this game. Real life, not so much. So I guess I'm going to need 10. If I buy 10 bags of lime, they're not all going to fit. But that's fine. We might need some more anyway, because I think... Oh, we've still got the baler down here. He hasn't sold it yet, so that's good. Okay. So, purchase stuff. Yeah, big bags of lime. Oh, they're even cheaper. So I want about 10. Loading slowly. Oh, those are all in range. Okay. I was thinking it was going to take from the back right. It's taking from the front left. I don't have to move the tractor for these 8. Oh, no, it's taking random. Whatever. Guess which bag it's going to take this time. And the rest are out of range. I'm guessing it's an area effect centered around the front of the trailer hitch. And if there's a bag in there, so it's kind of a circle. We're not going to see the last two bags unless I move. And one and a tiny bit more. I hope we need all of this. So that's a lot of money to spend on something you don't use all of. And then again, if I do use all of this, then I'm going to have to come back. Get some more. Ooh. Now normally I don't like this spreader, or at least Farm Sim 19 I didn't like this spreader because you couldn't put narrow tyres on it, so you can't use it to fertilise crops. You can use it to fertilise the ground before you put crops in or just after you've seeded crops using precision farming, but you would just destroy the crops if you use this on an established crop field. However, I believe in 22 you now have the options on this spreader to put narrow wheels. Now, ordinarily I wasn't particularly concerned about that because of the rate you use lime, I would only use this spreader for lime. And either my planter would put solid fertilizer down or I could put liquid. Didn't really matter. So I would never use this particular one for fertilizing, and if I wanted to fertilize with a solid spreader, I would